Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Anthony. Welcome to the video. Today is going to be a quick one on how to completely automate your Instagram account. And I'm not talking about follow and follow automation or anything like that. I'm actually talking about how to automate the posting of your account, DM groups, stuff like that. Now, if you're new to the channel, new to the video, you don't know who I am, once again, my name is Anthony. I run a 1 million follower network on Instagram, and I also run an Instagram marketing agency. On this channel, I make Instagram videos showing you guys exactly how to go ahead and gain followers at crazy rates using methods that you probably never heard before. So make sure you subscribe to the channel before your competition does. So one of the most frequently asked questions I get is always like, hey Anthony, I started my Instagram account, but I don't got time to do all this. Like, how can I automate it? Or another one I get all the time is like, Anthony, like, how do you manage so many of these huge DM groups? And the answer is, I don't manage any of my DM groups. With the amount of accounts I'm building and the amount of DM groups I'm in, if I went ahead and managed everything as a solo person, I would probably be on Instagram for like 4 to 5 hours. In all actuality, I'm probably on Instagram every day for about 20 to 30 minutes. And that's working. If I'm scrolling through just fucking around, I don't count that. Actual work on Instagram, about 20 to 30 minutes. So the answer that most people are looking for, that most people assume and that most people know about, is to get a program to go ahead. So if you don't want to go ahead and actually post pictures to Instagram, because sometimes it's super conflicting when you're first starting out, maybe you're at work or maybe you're even at school, and to get a post at a certain time is really sometimes just not possible. So people try to look for a program to go ahead and post for them. This isn't always the best thing because Instagram's algorithm is super smart and they know when you're using third-party services, and more often than not you end up getting shadow banned for it, or your organic reach is limited. Unfortunately, most people do this and then they see their Instagram start to suffer and they don't know why. Programs are always the reason why, and I actually take a different approach to automating my Instagram account, and I don't use any type of programs, and I do stuff that's completely within Instagram's guidelines. So what I do to go ahead and automate my accounts and automate my DM groups and automate my posting is I actually just hire people, and the places that I hire people from are actually from either Fiverr or Upwork. These are the best places I found to hire people. If you don't know what Fiverr or Upwork are, it is mainly just freelancers, but you can get some pretty cheap work because you can hire people from other countries. If you're in the States or from any really thriving area, I would say you don't really want to hire somebody within that area because they're gonna want a lot more money, and these tasks are so simple. Managing a DM group is so simple. Posting to Instagram is so simple that you should not be spending a lot of money on this. You should be spending the bare minimum because this is stuff that takes 2 seconds to go ahead and do. We just want to outsource it for convenience. You can literally hire someone on Fiverr or Upwork for anything, especially if you just teach them what to do. A lot of people say, well, how can I hire somebody to go ahead and manage a DM group if they don't know what a DM group is? Most of the time, you're just overthinking about it. Somebody doesn't need to know what a DM group is and how a DM group operates to be able to complete the task. All you need to tell them is, I have these groups, show them the groups. All you're going to do is post to my Instagram. When you post to the Instagram, post that post into the group, show them how you want it done, and then simply tell them to engage with other people who post in that group. They don't even need to know it's called a DM group. They don't need to know what it does. They don't need to know how it works. They don't even need to know the purpose. You're paying them for a job to do that job. Now, before you think that this actually takes more time and it's gonna be harder to do, that's a common misconception. People are like, I don't wanna hire somebody because then I have to go through the process of hiring them. The amount of time that it's going to take you to hire somebody and teach them what to do is probably just a little bit longer, if not the same amount of time it's going to take you to buy an automation platform and actually learn how to use the platform. Either way, you're either going to take time on hiring somebody or taking time to learn how to use the automation platform you bought. And at the end of the day, even if it did take, let's say it took an hour longer to hire somebody, in the long run, your account is never going to potentially be banned, shadow banned, or anything like that. Now, the number one thing when you go ahead and you hire somebody from any type of platform, the biggest thing that you should probably look for is to make sure they actually have a 5-star rating, make sure they have good reviews, and make sure that you communicate to them that reliability and deliverability are going to be key factors. You can't have somebody that misses a day of posting. 1 day missed of posting could can really stunt and affect the growth on your account. So guys, that is exactly how I go ahead and automate my Instagram account. I outsource, I don't use shady programs. And I think this method is honestly a lot better because as that account grows, maybe you want to start up another account and things are starting to go well, and as you start to make some money on Instagram, you have a guy who knows how to do this and you could go ahead and transfer him onto different projects. Short term, using some shady program that costs a little bit of money sounds real nice, but long term, long planning, you can really see the benefits of going ahead and actually outsourcing some work and starting to build out an actual team. So guys, if this helped you out, make sure you go ahead and drop this video a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for the most up-to-date working strategies on Instagram. I'll leave some of my other videos linked below. I'll leave you guys the video if some of you haven't seen it, how I gained 40,000 followers in a month, some other stuff. I'll leave those in the description. Make sure you check them out because there are some valuable nuggets in there. Make sure you leave in the comments what you thought about this video. Keep grinding, keep hustling, and I'll see you all on the next video.